Hi guys, this is Lashette from Scarlet Moon Creations, and welcome to my first journal with me live stream. Very similar to my plan with me, and that I used to do in the past. I can't say that during these, since I plan to do more, that there won't be some bullet journal planning happening, but no guarantees, I guess. So you cannot see my face. I did plan for you to be able to, but my computer just cut out. Excuse the technical difficulty. My ring light just went out. While we wait for that, I'm gonna light this lovely candle. Coconut Milk Mango, very appropriate for summer, which is the season we are currently in here in New York City. I haven't been using it, so I thought I would. This was a gift from a friend, so I'm not sure where it came from, but it's not too crazy intense, which does bother me. Um, so, oh, that's lit. My plan for today for journaling was not this, and what do I want to say? Oop, I'm just making sure my life is working out. Uh, things don't always go according to plan. I was supposed to film this earlier today, and I did not get a chance to. But what we are doing today, there we go, is the next candle page for the next Sabbath, which is in 2 days, Lughnasadh or Lammas. And this is the candle that will eventually be decorated or carved and decorated according to the page I'm about to do. I am using the fairies, Ryan Froud's fairies journal book like I used for the spring equinox candle page and etc. This is my grimoire in that aspect, more of a creative space. So working with the Fae in that journal was a gift. I talk about that in the spring equinox journal page video, so do check that out. This live will be uploaded, but I also plan on editing and having a separate video just to show this process only because if I'm lucky, I will be able to finish this tonight. So some of the supplies I'm planning on using are here. Lughnasadh Lammas is considered the first harvest, and so grain harvest. This is a general term and general belief. from olden times, from times before or now. Like the previous pages, I plan on doing a little bit of watercoloring, so to make that happen as soon as possible. This is not. That being said, a thing that I forgot to do the last time is put down some gesso. Don't need a lot. What gesso does is help make a regular piece of paper like this is, it prepares the surface to be used for watercolor. This is transparent or clear gesso, and it seals the surface so that water shouldn't leak through when I'm doing watercolor. And or the candle up to the corner. This is just an old Tostitos jar that I happen to use for water. Dipping my paintbrushes in. Oh yeah, it seals the surface of the paper and creates a space for. If you've gotten watercolor paper, it's kind of rough, and that is so that the water can sit in those little pockets. So it creates that sort of surface. And mostly I plan on painting the candle. So that's where the gesso is going. Don't need a lot. And it dries fairly quickly. If you are joining me, please let me know what type of journaling you're doing. At some point, I might switch to sprints because can't do the talking the whole time. Okay. If I plan to paint anywhere else, hope I remember to put gesso on. But for right now, I can't think of any particular spot. So while that's drying out, I actually want to put some more paper. Put some more paper. Finish setting up my page. So I marked out some spaces for things. I have another sketchbook that I'm using purely for planning out the page. The basic layout will pretty much be the same uh, as it was before, as it was for the previous candle pages, including colors, symbols, herbs. Okay, let me get you there. I don't know when you're seeing this. I've had several other pages in between, so I'm just going to show you the spring equinox one. Yep. And oil. You're wondering about this ruler. I have no idea where to get another one, which is why I still have this one. I got it as a freshman in college. Actually, the See-Through Ruler Company in Bloomfield, Connecticut. So this one in particular is for lettering, printing, that kind of thing, hence the point size and leading gauge, pica scale, point scale for line computer point scale. But it's clear, so I like using it. It's beat up. I've used some markers and things, and I've used it to help me cut things with. And I realized, yeah, this piece of plastic is not enough for the cutting. Okay, keeping it real. It's not perfectly straight, but you know. Uh, okay. I don't know if you can tell, like if you can hear the difference, let alone see the difference, but I'll try to get a little closer and show you. Check on my phone here to see. I mean, other than the page being a little crinkled, you should be able to see the difference between where the candle is and where the paper is. The roughness of the texture. You hear that now, yes? versus that smoothness. So, cut that came across. This will make painting this thing so much easier. Painting the candle part. Not that that matters. What did I do with my palette? Right here. Oh. My much used palette. I have used this for not just watercolor, obviously, but acrylic as well. So, as it says here, the color of the candle is orange because the color of the candle is orange. Alright, let's do a 30-minute sprint. Running after the hour, so that we have come back at 50 after the hour. So my time zone, we've got currently it's 8:19. So 20 after the hour would be 8:20, and we'll be back at 8:50 in that case. Does that make sense? And let's put on a little mood music. Let's go with that. Let me know if you guys like that or not. We'll start now. Okay, sorry I'm slightly delayed. I fully admit I took that time to have part of my dinner. So you guys let me know what did you do during that 30 minutes? If you were journaling or reading or getting other stuff done. Hello, Lula Reads. Are you reading? Are you journaling? I have to say that I think I started to mention this in the beginning, but I was like, let me actually get started on the journaling part of things. This is not the journaling I had planned for this live today. I actually wanted to update my reading journal, which I haven't done any mid-year stuff with yet, and that's fine. That's fine. I only have a couple of pages left in my reading journal, which is part of the reason why I wanted to update it. Let's test. So everything is dry. I tried, if you were following me, um, I tried to hello, hello. Okay, said I am supposed to be reading, but I'm enjoying watching your work on your journal. Thank you, Christina. Guys, check out Christina's channel. Uh, so yeah, maintain with watercolor. I guess I'm an artist, but I'm not an expert, and I'm not someone who does it in a consistent manner. So I forget some of the rules that I've learned over the years, or just from habit. I'm trying to remember if like dark goes over light or light goes over dark. I could probably Google that real quick. But yeah, so this is one of the reasons I enjoy watercolor, being able to write over it. These are my Papermate Inkjoy pens, and once the live is over, I'll go in and add my supplies list. It will definitely be in the final video that I make for this, which will be much shorter than this live. So, if you're unaware, Lughnasadh, sometimes called Lammas, depending on the tradition or religion or whatever have you, it's a holiday celebrated around August 1st or 2nd. Um, it's considered a solar holiday. So this is midway between the summer solstice and the autumn equinox, if that's something people celebrate. I could have used llamas, but I always like the way Lughnasadh looks better. I'm a little irritated by this. But okay, so I use these lettering stamps that I got recently from Dollar Tree, and this reminds me I didn't do a unboxing or whatever on Instagram like I excuse me, like I normally do when I buy new journal supplies, because like when it comes to reading and books. Buying journaling supplies is a separate hobby from using journaling supplies. But I'm doing both here within 7 days. So please congratulate me. Is it 7 days? Now I can't remember if it's been 7 days or not. But uh it's a rather large word, Lughnasadh. And uh instead of using the ink pads like I don't have an orange one. I use my Tombow in orange to just squeak over it. These are water-based markers with two sides. I use the brush tip. There's also a bullet tip if you're unaware. But yeah, I use the brush tip. And yeah, I think orange really goes well with this particular holiday because it is said to be the grain holiday the first harvest. So, first harvest in a Western centric, Northern Hemisphere centric uh, country tends to be our grains wheat, barley, rice, corn. Corn is not quite a grain, but we kind of use it like a grain. We're not going to get into the history of corn right now because if you don't know, it's an interesting story. I read about it in this book called At Home by Bill Bryson, but I've since heard it several other times. You want to look at the history of corn. Corn is not a natural plant. Human beings, ancient peoples created it. So it's kind of in our nature. Ooh, boy, I should have used a ruler, but when do I ever? Never. That's when. Okay. How did I do this last time? Boop, 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 boop. So I'm just outlining the candle here. I want to put the word candle somewhere, but I don't know where to put it. Let's check out comments. I'm going to read them off of my phone because it's a little hard to stand up, sit down, and all of that. Lula reads says, I just got finished today's reading. I think I'll work on my reading journal next. Ooh. And then they say, I don't really keep up with my reading journal, but I try to make a TBR page every few months. Oh, okay. I don't make TBRs, not officially. So I don't do those in my reading journal. I don't do them on YouTube either. I know I'm not gonna stick with it, so I don't bother. Don't bother. Uh, congrats on using your supplies. That's what you were asking. Yeah, I don't. Oh, maybe write it sideways on the candle. Okay, so that is not a horrible idea. Not a bad idea at all. It's just that um, I have plans for what's going to go on the candle already. So this is kind of like a page so I know what to carve on my candle and what to put on it after I carve it to decorate it. So it's like an instructional page. I have an orange candle. And yeah, what I write here and draw will be going on it. And there'll be a video for that. Hopefully in the next week or so. In the next week. So the symbols I write out here will go, you draw them out here. My problem is I did not have time to stencil them out. Wish me luck. Alright, let me do this wick. What else? Did I have a white pen somewhere? I know I have a white pen. Did I have a white pen somewhere? If it would work, I'm out. What you guys get when it's live. I added all of this out. Also, I'm not talking so much. Luga, are you? Ooh, what are you updating? Are you doing English, please? Uh, are you doing your next TBR in your reading journal? That's my question. Okay, this is not working. Christina asks, on the glass, or are you taking the candle off? Oh yeah, I take the candle out. I don't have an example for you to show how they come out, but you can look up carved candles or fixed candles to see. But yeah, I buy these what they call pull-out candles. So, and then the glass, make sure that when it melts, it doesn't go all over the place. If there's wax that doesn't, I don't know, evaporate. I don't know what the wax does, but it's not water. It doesn't evaporate. But also, so the fire doesn't go all over the place. You can buy other ones. I don't know where you guys are located, but you can buy other candles without the glass in stores. But they're much thinner, not the best quality in my opinion. And then there's other candles that are in the glass, kind of like this coconut mango one, where the wax it's poured in while it's still wet, so it forms to the shape of the glass. You can't pull out the candle. Makes it kind of hard to carve. But yeah, I've got two colors here. This looks a whole lot darker than I would expect in a yellowish. Y'all see that? Yellowish. Let me get some scrap paper so I can share this. So this looks kind of red, right? That's this one. And then there's this one. I kind of don't want this to be all completely orange. So, oh, I can't show you an older page that I did earlier this year, so you guys have an idea of what I'm working with. Maybe I don't need to write candle because there's a giant candle on the page. Lula says, yeah, my TBR is basically just a collage spread in my journal with the month on one side of the page and 5 books with check boxes on the other side. That's a good plan. Okay. And then you said the second pen's ink looks black. Okay, so this is black. So you can see the difference. Ooh, can I get some light on here? Then I have my orange, which I guess I haven't really used yet. go. Okay. I think I'll use this one for writing my list and this one for the titles. And the orange for the lines. Okay. This has been decided. Christina, did you get some reading in there? What did I just say just now? I put some stuff away. I don't have space. Oh no, not yet. I'm just laying here. Yeah, not gonna lie. I worked out this morning. Like I did my morning routine stuff, and then at the end I worked out, and that just kind of took me out for the rest of the day. Honestly, how long is that? Let's see, 2.5. See that? The yellow. Mm, mm, I'm happy with it. That's the one thing about doing these things for other people to use, because this will become a printable for my patrons, and I need yellow is such a hard color to deal with. So I think we're gonna go with orange. Combo, let's make it stick out. Okay, that's fine with me. The better. How did I do that? Symbol. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because I'm reading Christina's comment about turning on the light. I just see like when I use yellow, I usually outline it so I can see it. That makes sense. Sometimes I just like yellow to be yellow. But it's okay. It's okay. Also, I'm learning from the last time, uh, since a lot of the products I use are water based, the pencil shows through exceptionally, which annoys me to no end. to no end, you guys. Okay, and no matter how lightly I write with the pencil, get to a good eraser. That's what's necessary. Yeah, my titles are there. Oh, I know I have a yellow paint pen. These are Sharpie paint pens, water-based, as you can see. Oh, so much comes out. So much comes out. My ruler that's already banged up. Been through it. Been through it. Apologies if my head gets in the way sometimes. I can't see close enough. Okay. That works for me. Please move out of the way. Should use the eraser first. Yes, I should. Probably early in my life. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, see, this thing will smear paint and stuff all over. You guys, where did I put the eraser? Okay, I found it. Oh, goodness gracious. Please don't laugh. I know we've all been there. Like, I know it's right in front of me. I just had it. Okay. Yep. Uh, there's like a nick right here. That means the ink keeps leaking under and smearing. It's in the same spot. Anyway. Okay. All right. All is well. Also, in the final edited versions, I delete most, if not all, of the erasing that I do. So I think congratulations on having the lights on now. Not that, it's always necessary, but proud of you, Christina. Okay. What did I decide? Was it sky? I think that. All right, so this color is kind of like an olive, which let's Google. I didn't want anything too green because I feel like it would contrast too much, but just out of pure curiosity, when are olives ripe? Thank you, Google AI. September, early October. So that's more, oh no, late summer, early fall. This will count as late summer. Uh, so for me, these uh, solar holidays are not just one day, though they can be. Um, since it's a solar thing, it's about a season quite often, and um, that's what you'll see when I talk about the symbols and herbs a little bit. Uh, so between like August 1st and when is the autumn equinox? September 21st? So that's late summer, early autumn. Right. Uh, I mean, I was kind of thinking green. I think black olives are a different type, so I'm not even gonna touch that. And green olives are not exactly green, hence the whole olive skin tone, which is or undertone, which I guess that's what we're doing here. Um, but yeah, this gives me kind of a brownish greenish color, which I appreciate because I was saying I might have gotten lost in the sauce there. Um, did not want like a bright green or even a dark green, like a forest green. So symbols are what's gonna go on the candle, and we start with. Okay, I have some pencil markings so I know where to start writing. And I just googled just now, so what is the pencil line? The great thing about clear rulers. Is, wait, is it? Please excuse me as I talk to myself for a second. I don't know why that line looks wonky. Just one. Even with a ruler, I can't make a straight line to save my life. So what's this? Okay, first, sheaves of grain, which could be corn. We'll see how it goes. For I think obvious reasons, grain harvest. Sunflowers. Sunflowers actually come out at this time. They bloom starting this time of year. Fits the color. Yeah, cornucopia, which might be on quite a few uh candles because harvest. I'm now second guessing my spelling. Okay, I'm spelling it right. Why did I suddenly think there was an E in there? Do some people spell cornucopia with an E? Hmm. What was that? My P is all weird. This is going to include three items, or three, two items, as I decide which one I can draw better in a second. Sickle or scythe. The arc of the scythe was a popular, I think it's a trilogy, maybe now 4 books. I don't know, but I believe it's complete and very popular on BookTube a few years ago. I still haven't gotten to it, but it does sound interesting. A sickle is like a handheld curved thing that you use to harvest plants. And sheaves of grain make me think wheat or rye, says Christina. Yes. Corn is corn, but like the top parts are grain. Don't quote me on that. The hair and the, oh god, I forget the part that uh sticks out of the very very top is used a lot like grains. I don't know how I'm gonna draw a cornucopia. What was I looking up? All right. Fire, because this is a fire festival. And then things that go on all of the candles. My own personal symbol, which I know what it is. No need to call it anything. The title, which is usually this, and a pentagram. Something typically put on fixed candles, as they call these. Congratulations, Lula, for finishing your TBR page. What are your plans now? Thank you, Christina. You know, when that happens, like, you just suddenly doubt you know how to spell. Yeah, I feel like I have, but when I Googled, I didn't find anything, so I'm not even gonna go with that. Corn is a grain, but that's what I get with sheaves. Yeah, oval-ish. Is that like how? Is that your advice for how I'm supposed to draw the cornucopia? Ovalish. We're gonna go through this together. I think, even though it will take a little longer, that I'll do what I normally do on camera. On camera, I'll show you my what's it called? My scrap, my practice, really sketchbook, and I'll practice it first, all of them first, and then, excuse me, then do it here on the candle. As much as I dislike repetition, and as I've gotten older, I realize practice is repetition, and the more you practice, test it out, the less regret you'll have later on. Christina, do you have a reading journal, or do you use one? Just a thought that occurred to me. See, like, the orange and yellow is kind of making it seem a little less dark, I think. Bother me here. Okay, the herbs. The herbs I will be using on the candle are ones that are in my oil and incense for Lughnasadh. Yeah. White oak bark, calendula, which nice bright flower, oats. Right. I have this stuff written down off to the side. I just am not trusting what I wrote right now, to be completely honest with you. So, after I finish writing out all the words, I'm gonna do another sprint because I definitely need to concentrate. And you guys can read or journal, whatever you like. Oh, okay. Sunflower. Hey, got for oils. Yeah, you guys can see. Bergamot essential oil. I think a lot of citrus fruits are ripe and ready to pick now. And I just put the Lughnasadh. How did I write it out? I need another space, so we'll go to the bottom. Oh, fuck, I misspelled it. One problem here is this is not white paper. When I make a mistake, it's gonna show. It doesn't matter if it's for me. I go over that again. Uh, All right, time for erasing. Okay, I think I can remove the paper towel. Those are there to catch any leaks and there's still a chance for painting though. And I can't do that on this. Let's read some comments. Oh, hold up. As a sideways elf hat, you're on to something. Okay. Next, I have some studying to do. Okay. I wish you the best in your studying, Lula. Christina says, I had an accountability journal that was also a reading journal, but it started taking all my time, so I need to figure out something else. I definitely understand that. Okay. When I draw cornucopias, I make the opening circle ovalish and then kind of like a sideways elf hat for the horn was what I was trying to say, but I was having a hard time for a minute. I got you. I got you. Well, thank you. It is looking good. Thank you. Thank you. Should try it again. I see this and I want to. So, if you want to, it doesn't have to be a commitment. And I realized I didn't say this in the beginning, and I usually do for the summertime. Please excuse the air conditioner if you hear in the background. Also, there sounds like a ambulance going by right now, so it is what it is. Um, so this looks straightish. I hope so. Let me put this aside for a second. So here's my scrap sketchbook. Slightly less pretty. Uh, a lot less pretty, but that's okay. Actually, it's a really I forget what painting this is, but I got it from Barnes and Noble many years ago. And honestly, I mostly ripped the pages out to use in other projects. But once I started this up, I was like, let's see what we can do. Okay. So in here, I kind of figure out the placement of things and whatnot. Um, I didn't go get a chance to go into the size of the candle and all of that. So it is what it is. I tested out the stamps, as you can see here. And yeah, not too precious, just trying to get a general idea. Because I think I said the how the candle looks will be based on this page. It's like a reference for the future. But yeah, Christina, if you do these things again, like you don't have to make a commitment to do it uh so often. It could be every once in a while. These are pages I've been wanting to do, and I'm doing them like this instead of say like editing pictures that I find online that are more uh realistic, like putting photos or someone else's better artwork on it, because I like this is a creative outlet and I like doing this, so it's kind of giving me an excuse, and I've been wanting to make pages like this. Or last week or the week before, sorry about the sirens if you can hear them. um the Aries bath soak, so like I make that, I sell that, but I'm changing my formula, or changed my formula, and I'm like, you know what? I can share the old one because I just have it like scribbled down somewhere, no official place. But okay, um, so Lughnasadh will go up here. Yeah, and the pencil will go up there. Uh, I put sun, but I realized this one is more appropriate for fire, which I've drawn before, so I'm not gonna get too crazy with it. Um, right. So that's the fire, and I mostly go by feel with that. Okay. Chic plants. Hello. Uh, put your comment up. My camera's up here. I have to stand for this. Love this. I'm new to this, and I have been enjoying your videos. I'm a silent subby. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. This is a stamp that I just got, which may or may not wind up on the page. It's a sunflower. I also have the word sunflower in a stamp. Okay, I'm concerned. This is like the third ambulance. Sickle, sheaves of grain. Okay, so before I put it in here, well, I can put it. I I think this is like wheat. Oh God, don't draw it like leaves. Don't draw it like leaves, please. Uh, okay, I can't not draw it like leaves. Let me. find a reference. So if you want to do something like this, you can go ahead and Google, if Google works. Um, oh, they have wheat, oh, doodle, and there we go. Okay. Okay. So it kind of was like I was thinking. But I feel like some of these look too much like leaves. See, like if I was drawing there like a fern, this is kind of what it would look like. Maybe it's the fact that they're closer together. Hmm. Oh, no, they're all kind of going down like this, right? I don't like it. It's those little hairs I think that make it different. Right? And suddenly it's wheat or cereal. That's not working for me. Hmm. And this is why the scrap paper practice. Okay, let's try something like this. Um, maybe I need to draw it from the bottom. Hmm. You know what's funny? Rice looks very similar to wheat. I like you look up sheets of grain and it's all like wheat. Hmm. Hi, booking with Atia. I think I've seen you in other sprints. Please let me know if I pronounced that properly. Hey, gonna be reading Symphony of Secrets via audiobook and coloring. Ooh. What type of candle am I burning? Oh, I did show this in the beginning. I don't know what brand exactly. It was a gift. See if I can do this without putting it out. Coconut milk mango. Can I see? Can I see the bottom? The World Market. So yeah. But very appropriate for the summer. I needed a break. I feel like I'm overthinking this. Overthinking it. I don't want it to look like. Oh no. Sorry guys. I hope I didn't lose you. Tia, what are you coloring? That's a nice relaxing um hobby to do. Alright, yeah, the corn. I think I'm overdoing it. Overthinking it. I'm overthinking it. These are corn. Okay. Alright. Fine. Anyways. I have a song stuck in my head. I don't know if any of you know it. Music is another big thing for me. So there's always. Does anybody here listen to K-pop? or music from South Korea, if you want to go there. The current song stuck in my head is by Jimin from BTS. Who, which is essentially, I guess, a love song. Okay, I spent too much time on that. Way too much time on that. This is supposed to be barley, according to this one thing, but we're just gonna leave that alone. No big deal. All right. Leave here and there. Okay, I can make it thinner, I think. Hi guys. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. I didn't notice it at first. Apologies. It was not the end. I've been doodling away. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah. He says he knows BTS. Wait, what's that? Yeah, okay. I don't think it's your boy's fault. I don't know what happened. Like, I still have battery power. Everything it was good. I don't know what that was about. Yes, I am back. Apologies, everyone. Hopefully, everyone returns. I don't know what that was about. Uh, Still here doodling. I'm going to I think grab my charger though. I need to work on the cornucopia and the scythe. Mhm. Okay, I realize you guys couldn't see very well, but is the sheaves of grain I was working on over and over again. The sunflower I just drew while the lights went out, or my phone decided, oh, she's not using it, so the screen just went blank. I'm like, we're not doing something here. Okay, I realize there's several kind of difficult symbols down here. Oh my god, maybe I should do them like a line. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, wait. Let's see the difficulty between a sickle doodle and a scythe doodle. Oh, sickle's pretty simple, I think. And if I put it here, I can make it so it's kind of going in into the wheat there. But I really need to make it like a big guy. Huh. Think. Let me check my settings. See if I can get you guys a little closer. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out which one, Christina. Oh, I didn't mean to turn it off. Which one might be better for me? Does that make you closer? No, that makes you further away. Okay, that's the closest I can get. So I'll just hold it up once I'm done doodling. It's me trying to figure out what can I draw properly or easily enough. Ooh, I think that was pretty simple. So we can go with that. And I just changed the angle of the handle there. Yeah, I think the sickle is a better option for the purposes of carving it. No, for the purposes of space on my candle, yes, it's great. For the purposes of carving, we shall see. My sickle. Uh, Scythe is the one. Let me try a scythe. It'll take up more space technically, but carving into wax that's already dry is easier with a straight line or a straightish line. We'll see. I'll decide later. Lastly, the cornucopia. All right, the oval with the elf hat on the end, as Christina put it. Kind of want it facing the other way. Not oval. Maybe I should leave that though. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, my sad little cornucopia down here. I just, uh, what's good? I was thinking like a crescent moon with a handle. Yeah, that's what I got. My cornucopia. I lost everybody. I don't know what happened, but yeah. So at this point, I shall move on to the. That's title is there. My symbol. I forgot pentagram. Okay. We're gonna do a nice 45 minutes as I draw these on to the candle itself. Okay. And I'm gonna be even quieter than I have been. So last few comments. I'll figure out the timing of all of this thing. Oh, it's already 24. Oh, oh, you gotta add these to the other page. Yes. Yes, I am. Right now. So drawing these on a candle. Right. Uh, now it's about figuring out the timing again. All right. All right. If we do 45 minutes, because I think that's how long it took me this time anyway. Is this thing charging or what? Doesn't seem to be charging. Uh, that should take me to 10 past the hour, I believe. Yes. So for me, it is currently 10:25 p.m. and 45 minutes from now it will be 11:10. So I will see you guys then. I'll pull a little mood music. Check. Okay, I'm back. Let me turn off the banner. And we are done. Uh, the last time I did this, I felt really awkward about the empty space in between, but I've decided I don't care. So, this time I don't care. I really don't. Um, since that time, I had thought about like, like, uh, maybe I should put an explanation for why I chose these symbols, but I feel like it's really obvious. 4 of them are going to be on all the candles, and the others are for the season. So I don't write anything in here. Um, I'm not loving the way the colors turned out. Like, well, first, let me show you guys up close final product. Sorry for bumping. I have my charger there. Oi, 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 oi. Can I get that part on screen? There we go. The bottom. Yeah, the candle. Now you can see the symbols I will carve into the candle. I'll explain this in the candle carving video that I do this later this week, but they're not all going to be in a line down one side. So it's not going to be exactly like this. Obviously the candle is 3D, so I can put 2 here, 2 there, another however dispersed. So yeah, look forward to that. I decided not to fill my cornucopia. Um, Even though I drew some things I weren't in my draft, I wasn't really happy with what I drew, so nah. Oh, Christina says room for notes. Yeah, yeah. Should I ever decide to add notes, there is room for them. Um, you can think of this kind of like a recipe page, but for a candle. Oh no, I did something wrong here. Uh-oh. Okay. Um, I made enough mistakes that there's going to be some editing I need to do before I offer this page for sale to my patrons, but that's okay. For me, it's fine enough. What I might do, because I have these stamps, oh, you can see it better. I got these from Dollar Tree. And yeah, so this is a sunflower. And it says the word sunflower. There's the thingy there. It's more like gardening than anything else. But maybe I'll stamp some on the bottom in the corner just to give it a little something. But otherwise we are done. What did you guys read and or do during that sprint? I did. I got another comment. Sorry for the shakiness. The cord is attached now. It is inspiring to me. I write on recipe pages. Yeah. Oh boy. I Not for these pages exactly, but for the bath soap pages that I've been doing, um, I was inspired by food recipe pages, the layout and what to include. I knew what I wanted for these as less work. Oh, I don't like the way. I don't think I cleaned that off enough. I put some orange to see how it looks, and it just looks dirty and muddy. I don't like it. Let me clean it properly. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So the Aries one I shared, right? Uh, at some point early next month, beginning a Leo one, plus of course the making of. So if you guys like to make your own bath salts, bath soaks, maybe want to make one for your zodiac sign or a friend or family member zodiac sign, look out for those. Coming soon. I never do these things in the order they're supposed to be done. The comment might have. I have some. I know I missed some. I read some chats. Oh, I write on recipe pages. I read some chats. Thought about reading my book. Does that? Oh, I've definitely been there. It counts. Sometimes, not gonna lie, sprints don't help. I could be in someone else's sprint, but half the time I feel like I'm there because I want to socialize. The other half the time is I want to be there to read. But what did I just spill? Oh my God, what is this? What is this? Uh, there's too much talking. I'm like, I just want to read. And then I don't because I get pulled into the conversation. So feel free to tell me to pipe down and just give you another sprint and this kind of thing. Um, yeah, I mostly just watched. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching. Then there's this guy. I mean, if you're selling them, the negative space gives them room to add things like what grain or how they felt or something. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. Thank you for sharing that thought, Christina. Yes, normally sprints help me, but today has been a day. If I don't want to chat, I'll only do my own thing. You know what? There's that. There is that. All right, I cleaned off the stamp. This is gonna be the last thing. I promise. I would like to go lay down. I don't know if I've been sitting in my chair improperly, or if it's the chair or what. Just me out of shape. I don't know what to do. So let me just test one more time. Well, I don't know what it is. Have it on the right side. I don't know. I don't. I don't. They don't look any better. Well, it does look better, but it looks really, really pale. So I'm not. I'm not doing the orange. Well, I mean, I could try the olive. No, I can't because I don't actually have that color in the Tombow. To try brown, but I was trying to avoid browns. Brown is gonna be for the summer, autumn equinox. So this is why stamp pads are made for stamps. Right. Oh wait, let me put a paper towel back. The last thing I want is for this to get on the other page here. Oh wow, it gave me nothing. Oh no! Look away as I ruin perfectly good page. Damn it. Alright, minus that line down there. Oh, so you sell these for journal layouts, so you copy them, print them, or what? I scan them on my scanner. I do my best to clean up any mistakes, um, but not make it like super perfect. I'm just using my at-home printer, scanner, copier machine, so nothing uh, super built for scanning artwork. And I make them a PDF so you can print it out if you want, or just add it to, if you have like a digital journal. I know a lot of people do that nowadays, so you can just leave that and add it to a file. All right, I don't hate it. This is annoying, and I don't know where this oil stain just came from, but seems to be my life. Anyway, yeah. So, 'tis done. 'Tis done. I will, yeah, scan this and clean up those glaring mistakes as best I can and edit. Well, since I'm doing this live, I'm going to have to download the video and edit out a lot of things. Speed it up, do my voiceover explaining what I'm doing in a much more concise manner. And that video will go to my patrons for early access. And usually it's about a day, sometimes longer, but this will probably be a day since the official holiday is in 2 days. Yeah. I hope you feel complete. I am happy with what I've got here for my personal use. Look out for, like I said, a shorter video and the downloadable page link, and also at some point, like I said, this week I will actually be carving my orange candle to follow this, feeding it and getting it ready to use for the holiday. So look out for that video as well, guys. Oh, Christina says on the second. It's on the first and this first or the second. I haven't looked up the exact date this year. I like to follow the astrological correspondences. Actually, let me look it up real quick. Real quick. Usually I make a calendar or I add these things to my Google Calendar at the beginning of the year, but I was very lazy this year. 2024. We are in July, August. Oh, we had a blue moon. I didn't realize that. Wait, why is it not showing? Oh, actually, astrologically, it's on August 6th, but generally people celebrate by picking the date, the 1st or the 2nd of August. But yeah, also called Lammas, Lammas, something that some diehard Catholics, like Catholics, will celebrate Lammas. Lughnasadh is more of a pagan thing. Um, yeah. So 15 degrees Leo is the astrological date. So when that happens is August 6th. So we got a couple of days. I don't know where these oil spots came from. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna keep you any longer. It's been several hours. Ooh. 3.5 almost. And I wish you a very good night. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.